Hello and welcome to Starcraft 2 Basics. This time we're going to talk about economy. Everything minerals and gas, because you know what? You need to make the good stuff in order to make the good stuff. So we're going to talk about how exactly we go about getting those wonderful minerals, that wonderful gas, so that we can make those fighting incredible, wonderful things that just blow stuff up, because that's really what we want to do. We want to blow stuff up. We want to destroy stuff. We want to waste our enemies. And in order to do that, we need the money. We need the money, guys. We need the money. So in order to get the money, at the start of every game, you will have some workers. You will have your main building. And so what we do is we select our workers. We right-click on a mineral patch. They begin harvesting that wonderful goodness. It's so good. And then we select our nexus by left-clicking on it. And then we tell it to train a probe, either by pressing the E hotkey by default, or by clicking that wonderful icon. So there we go. We've got a probe training. Now, we don't want to have to come back here and select the probe after he's finished and he's just popped out of this wonderful building. No, we want him to go straight to the minerals. You are not skiving. You see this guy that's coming out right now? He's skiving. What is he doing? Is this T-break? There are no T-breaks in StarCraft 2. No, you're selecting, buddy. And you know what? The next guy who trains, we're telling him to go directly to the minerals by right-clicking on them while selecting the nexus. And that means that as soon as that probe is ready, he's going to go and he's going to mine those minerals like a boss. That's what that probe's sense of life. That is his life urgency. As soon as he comes out of that nexus womb, so to speak, he wants those minerals. That's his life goal, man. That's his life goal. And a worthy one at that. So we're just going to keep training probes the majority of the game. Alright, so now we've talked a bit about minerals. You see this stuff? You see all this wonderful looking stuff? This pretty architecture? That's minerals. That's what minerals does for us. But now that we've got all this cool looking stuff, we're starting to get to the point where we need something else. There is more to life than just minerals. There's gas. Now in order to make gas, we select a probe. We say, hey you buddy, you're not doing enough work. No. There's none of this T-break stuff. And then we're going to tell him to build an assimilator. So either we click the warp in structure, or we just press B, and that opens it up. And then we go over to this strange looking device, and we press either A or click the assimilator button, and then we left click on that weird funky looking thing. And you know what happens? You see that? That thing warping in? This is why Protoss is amazing, guys. Because it builds itself. My probe can go back to work. He can go back to being what he does best. He can go back to getting those wonderful minerals. Because we still love you, minerals. We still love you. But now we have another life, another love of our life, and that's called gas. Now this weird little doofy has just finished building, so we're going to select probes, and we're going to send them into this strange looking thing. And then they are going to start harvesting something called gas. Vespene gas. Wonderful stuff, Vespene gas. So, when you build one of these strange looking assimilators, you want to put 3 probes, usually, into these. Sometimes you want to put less, sometimes you never want to put more. 3 is the max. And that's why we have 3, because we want to get the most out of our little investment. We want to get as much gas as we possibly can. Because you know what? That gas lets us get cool things as Protoss. It lets us get stalkers, it lets us get sentries, it lets us get warp gate research. And that's gas. That is gas. That is why we love gas, because it lets us get the fancy things in life. Minerals gives us the basics, the necessities, but gas, that's where it's all at, man. That's where it's all at.